You pet them, feed them, keep everything clean. But sometimes a quiet question pops up. Does my cat actually like me? Unlike dogs, cats don't make everything obvious. When something's off, they don't argue or cause a scene. They change small details in their behavior. They get more distant. They avoid contact. And those signs are usually too subtle to grab your attention. In this video, you'll discover 7 behaviors that can point to emotional distance, and more importantly, how to fix it. Stay until the end, because the last sign is the easiest one to ignore. 1. Your cat ignores your attempts at affection. You walk over, give that gentle head scratch, and they just move away, or turn their face, or leave the room. It might seem like typical cat attitude, but it can also be a sign that something in your relationship isn't quite right. Yes, cats show affection differently than dogs, but repeatedly ignoring your attempts to connect can signal lack of trust, emotional discomfort, or built-up stress. The common mistake? Forcing interaction. That only pushes them further away. Instead, respect their timing. Sit nearby without invading their space. Let them come to you. Reward any small step closer with a soft voice or a treat. The key is rebuilding the bond with patience. Sometimes it's not a lack of love, it's a lack of security. Does your cat pull away when you try to interact? How do you usually respond? 2. Avoiding eye contact. In the cat world, the eyes say everything. When a cat looks into your eyes and gives you a slow blink, they're saying, "I trust you." It's a sign of affection, basically a feline kiss. But if your cat avoids looking at you, turns their head, or even leaves the room when you try the classic slow blink, that can signal distrust or emotional disconnection. They may not feel safe enough to hold that kind of contact. The good news: you can earn that look back. Start by respecting their visual space. Instead of staring, try a soft, relaxed gaze and a slow blink. If they blink back, even just once, that's progress. Paying attention to your cat's eyes can reveal more than you think. Before we keep going, if you love cats, go ahead and like the video and subscribe to the channel to be part of our community of proud, slightly obsessed cat parents. 3. Hiding frequently. You call their name, check the usual spots, nothing. After a few minutes of searching, you find your cat curled up under the bed or inside the closet. If this happens often, it's time to pay attention. Cats hide by instinct. It's a form of protection. But when it becomes constant, it can mean fear, stress, or a lack of security in the environment. In some cases, it can also point to illness or pain, since cats naturally hide signs of weakness. Notice the pattern. Do they hide when there are visitors, loud noises, or even when you approach? That could mean they still don't feel fully comfortable or safe. The solution is creating quiet, safe, and accessible spaces, and never forcing them out. Earning the trust of a hiding cat takes time and respect. Does your cat tend to isolate like this? Tell us in the comments. 4. Excessive scratching on furniture. Destroyed couch. Marked up chairs. Scratches on the door. If your cat is scratching way more than usual, especially in new spots, it might be more than instinct. It can signal stress, frustration, or emotional insecurity. Yes, cats scratch for physical reasons, to maintain their claws and mark territory. But when the behavior increases, shifts to new objects, or comes with signs of restlessness, it can mean something is emotionally off. Changes in the environment, other animals, new people in the house, all of that can throw your cat off balance. And they respond the only way they know how, by trying to reclaim the space. The best approach? Redirect the behavior. Offer different scratching posts in strategic areas, and use attractants like catnip. Never punish. Try to understand what's behind the behavior first. 5. Overgrooming. Does your cat spend long stretches licking themselves to the point of losing fur or irritating their skin? Even though it may look like extra hygiene, it can be a sign of anxiety, stress, or physical discomfort. Licking is a natural way for cats to relax, but when it becomes compulsive, something's off. It can be an attempt to relieve emotional tension or to deal with itching, pain, or irritation. First, check for physical signs: fleas, wounds, redness. If you don't see anything obvious, think about emotional triggers. Recent changes in the environment, tension with other pets, or even boredom and lack of mental stimulation can set this off. Enriching their environment, giving them quality time, and keeping a predictable routine can help a lot. But if the behavior continues, it's important to talk to a vet. 6. Avoiding the litter box. Few things frustrate a cat owner more than finding pee outside the litter box. But as annoying as it is, this behavior is almost always a silent cry for help. Cats are extremely clean and organized. When they start avoiding the litter box, whether by going in random places or holding it in too long, something isn't right. Could be stress, territorial tension, routine changes, or even a health issue, like a urinary infection. The first step is ruling out medical causes with a vet. If everything checks out physically, look at the environment. Has the box been moved? Is the litter different? Has anything changed in the house recently? Never punish your cat for this. That only makes things worse. The key is understanding the cause and restoring their sense of safety. Has your cat ever shown this kind of behavior? 7. Tail swishing and irritation. You walk up to pet your cat, and their tail starts flicking fast and sharp. If it were a dog, that would mean happiness. But with cats, it usually means the opposite: irritation, impatience, or discomfort. Tail movement is one of the clearest ways cats communicate. A slow, gentle sway can mean curiosity or relaxation. But when the tail starts whipping back and forth quickly, with stiff or jerky movements, the message is clear: leave me alone. If this happens every time you try to pet or interact, it's a sign they're not comfortable in that moment, or possibly not fully comfortable with you yet. The tip? Respect the boundary. Wait for them to come to you. Giving space actually builds trust. Now I want to hear from you. Has your cat shown any of these behaviors? Share your experience in the comments. And before you go, check out our latest video to keep discovering amazing facts about the world of cats. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the comments and in the next video.